Hi, I am Opalfer. I make a lot of music videos, mostly showcasing my original music. Sometimes I do covers and stuff, and I don't know how many people follow this channel now, ever since I did that Grandson cover, but I just wanted to say hello. I'm obviously making more music because that's something I really love to do, and I'll probably be posting more covers, because why not? And I need to get better at the guitar. So, anyway, I guess this is kind of a life update, which I haven't done in years, like since I was 14, and I'm 18 now, so, but like, things have been really difficult for me, and this might be relatable for some of you. So when I was in about 5th grade, I went to go to, like, they always check your eyes to see if you need glasses, especially when you're younger. They do this like once a year, once every few years. They check your eyes, they check your hearing, and in 5th grade, they check your back to see if you have any curvature in it or anything, something's wrong with it. And so I just remember doing that, and I passed the eye test. I have really good vision. I passed the ear test, albeit I messed up the first time, so I had to do it again. But anyway, I passed it. And then when we got to the back test, I remember them having to look at my back, and I had to take off my shirt, I had to bend over, and they would look at it, and then I remember them having to check it again, and then check it a 3rd time, and I was like, that's weird, and I confided in this with my friends, and they were like, oh, if they have to check your back more than once, that means you failed the test. And so they referred me to go see someone who is professional and specializes in the spine, and I got told I have scoliosis. Not super bad where I need to wear a back brace, but enough that it was there and it was noticeable. And they were like, we will monitor it, you should go see the same specialist again in a couple of years to see how bad it's getting, and I'll be fine. And so I've been kind of living with that for a while, and it's always just been a fact of life. Like, sometimes my shoulders are lower on one side, I don't remember which side, and I've been told I walk with a limp. And so recently, I had this pain in my left leg, and I was confused by it, and it was giving me a whole lot of trouble, and it was really painful, and oh, there's lightning. I didn't realize it was gonna rain. And I was having trouble walking, and so my mom, after I told her this and complained about it for a few days, she took me to see a chiropractor that her and my sister had been seeing, because my sister has cervical ribs and she gets nerve pain from that. So I went to go see him, and he saw how I was walking. He took an x-ray of my back, took an x-ray of my lower back where I was having the pain and where it was going down my leg, and he said, oh, you have a short leg. It's about 6-7 millimeters like higher than the other leg, which makes it look shorter than the other one, and that affects your walking, and it's pinching 2 nerves, so that's why I'm feeling pain radiate down my leg, because one of those is a sciatic nerve. So he told me, you have sciatica, wear this lift in your shoe, and if it doesn't get better by next week, call me and we'll schedule an MRI. So, surprise, it didn't get better, it actually got worse. I started feeling numbness in my leg, numbness down my calf, and my feet especially. It's not completely numb there, but it is like surface level. I can really only feel pressure kind of numb. And I was having so much trouble walking, and I even went to the ER last Saturday because I was really concerned about the numbness, and I had this burning feeling, and I was like, this is not what I've been feeling. It's been getting really bad. So on Monday, we called, and they scheduled for an MRI on Wednesday. This was all last week. And I went in at 8 a.m., my first ever MRI, and I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't think they would find much. I was hoping it wasn't a big deal, because I don't like... Oh shit, it is raining out there. Sorry. I have my pillow outside. Damn, it's gonna have to dry or something. Anyway, so I went to go have an MRI at like 8 a.m. on Wednesday. And I didn't go to school for the Monday and Tuesday of that week, and I didn't go to school on. After the MRI, my mom wanted to take me to school, and I told her, like, I can't walk. I am in a lot of pain when I sit down. Even right now, I'm in pain, but I'm sitting down because it would be awkward if I was laying down and making a video. Anyway, so she didn't let me go to school. We waited for the MRI to send the results to the chiropractor, and it was like, this could take 24 to 48 hours, so we were like, alright, we'll wait. Well, it didn't. It took like 20 minutes for them to get it, and the chiropractor immediately made an appointment. I had to go back at 11:30, and I was like, I hope that's not a bad thing. And it was a bad thing. He came in with us, shut the door, looked really serious, showed us the MRI, and one of the discs between the bones in the spine, one of them, they have these cushions, right? They're filled with this kind of jelly, and it makes sure that the bones aren't like grinding against each other. One of them had broken and herniated so bad it was pinching most of my spinal cord. And it's like one of the last few, L4, L5, if that means anything to you, is one of the last few bones in your spine. And so the way it was pinching my spinal cord, it was so bad that, like, you couldn't even, because the MRI does like cross sections of your body, right? And so at some points it was like completely pinching it shut, like the spinal cord was broken. It was so scary to look at that, because I had felt like I was exaggerating my pain, and I was like, can I really walk, or am I being overly cautious about it? Apparently I wasn't being overly cautious, and in fact I was actually being very under cautious. I was being very cool about something that could potentially paralyze me. So I've been doing treatment. I'd had a steroid shot that same day. That whole day was just insane. I was in shock for a couple of days. I couldn't even think about it and feel anything until a few days ago. And they said they would try to keep me out of surgery as much as possible, but with a herniation that big, it's pretty likely I'll have surgery. And so we're doing steroid injections and spinal decompression treatment, where basically they lay you on your back, they attach you to a harness, and they have a machine pull a bunch of force on you based on your body weight. It depends on how bad your herniation is, and since mine is really bad, I had 80 pounds the first day, and 90 pounds today. And I'm extremely sore, but the pain in my leg has migrated from mostly in my calf to up in my knee, which is a really good sign, because that means that it's actually working, that I probably won't need surgery, because most of the times when you do need surgery, you don't get any relief from those treatments. So I'm really, really hoping. I've 3.5 weeks left of the treatment, and I'm really hoping I don't have to do surgery, because that's extremely expensive, and I'm just afraid for my future. I haven't left the house in a week and a half, only to go see the doctor. It's raining really hard. I don't know if you can hear it. That's the only time I've left the house, because I was told that if anything jostles it, anything, like I fall really hard, or the car swerves, I get in a car crash, anything could make it so it pops out of place, completely cuts off my spinal cord, and I am paralyzed from the waist down. And I'm really scared for that, because I have a lot of things that I want to do in my life. So that's kind of an update. I haven't been able to do much. I've been off of school for a week and a half, and I'm hopefully going back to school next week, but you never know. I don't feel great. I feel really bad. I have to ice it up to 3-4 times a day. It's raining really hard. And I have to really be careful with how I'm walking, and really be careful with how I'm using my leg and how I'm laying down. I probably shouldn't be sitting for any longer than this, because it's really painful for me. Standing sucks right now, especially since I had that 90-pound pull on my spine. So I've been really having a hard time trying to keep myself hopeful and happy through this, but I'm hoping that after today, after seeing a little bit of results, that I can be assured that not much is going to happen and that I'll be okay after I do treatment. So if any of you out there have spinal problems, maybe you got seen by your school your school nurse, and you have scoliosis, or you have like bad back pain and you start feeling like pain in your legs, pain in your lower back, pain anywhere in your back. I started feeling pain all over my body, and within a couple of months I found out I had fibromyalgia, and now coupled with this, I'm just a pain machine, apparently. I just radiate pain, and I'm only 18, and I'm probably the worst person at the chiropractor right now. And everyone there's really old except for me, and it's really difficult to be going through something like this at such a young age. So whatever you do, whatever you're feeling, don't ignore it, because it could be something serious. It could be something potentially life-threatening. I have no idea how I got this herniation. I'm assuming it might be from years of having this short leg and having scoliosis and not being able to get like chiropractic treatment for it or anything to help, one, make my life better, and just everything is hard. And if I didn't wait, it wouldn't be this bad. If I didn't wait, I wouldn't be bedbound for 2 weeks. But this is my life right now, and all I am trying to do is stay hopeful through it and stay positive and try not to let everything get to me. Try not to let things get me down, even though it feels like it. So yeah, I just wanted to send something that made me seem more human than someone that just makes a lot of music. I feel music is what makes me happy, and I haven't done any music things since I've been like this, and I think it's making me really not happy. So I wanted to just have an update video for anyone that cared, anyone that gave a shit, that I'm not doing the best, and that life is hard, and doctors are good people. I haven't had any bad experiences with a doctor. I've had not great experiences, like I've had times where I've been told that they don't know what's wrong with me, but I haven't had a genuinely bad experience with a doctor. And in my experience, personally, a real medical doctor will be able to help you through whatever you're going through. And so, I don't know why I'm spouting inspirational nonsense. Just don't take your life for granted. There's stuff out there that you love. There's stuff out there that love you. There's stuff out there that you can do. Stuff out there that you're amazing at. And don't let something like this hurt you. Don't let something like this take you away from the things you love. Because even though I'm like this, I have people by my side that care a lot. Obviously, my doctors care a lot. And they are trying their best to treat me. They're trying their best to make sure I don't have this anymore and I don't feel this pain anymore. And it's hard to be like this. But if I can be hopeful about something that could potentially paralyze me for life, then you can be hopeful for whatever you're going through. Trust me, I've been through a lot of things. So, I'll see you guys later. I have kind of been working with the guitar, not lately because of my back and my legs, but I do have some ideas in mind of creating more covers, because I really like doing the grandson covers. They make me really happy. I was thinking about doing Blood in the Water. but I have to get that bridge down because it's really hard to coordinate that with my voice. Yeah, so I guess this is kind of a life update, kind of a warning. I know this is a little bit long. I'm recording this with my phone. My light is currently very, very pink, but it's okay. So I'll see you guys later, hopefully soon. I have been working on new pieces, and I'm hoping to post my chamber piece that I had performed about 2 weeks ago, because I think my mom recorded it, but I'm not sure. It was really good, and I have it posted on my MuseScore, but I have a much better, obviously live version, hopefully in video format, so I'll try to post that as soon as possible. Okay, I love you guys, even though there's not that many of you. You convinced me that music is something that I can really do with my life, and I really hope that that can be my life. Bye!